So sometimes as you're creating a simple feature such as an extrude, which is what we'll be creating here, even though you may follow the workflow that I've shown in class, so that would be initiating the extrude and then telling the system which plane you want to create the sketch on, so that's just what we're doing here, and then you create a shape. As we've said in class, that's normally a closed boundary of edges, so something like this. And then if for whatever reason you interrupt the creation of the extrude at this point, so let's say I OK the sketch, so I'm happy with the sketch, but then for whatever reason I choose to quit out of the dialog now, what I end up with, so I OK'd the sketch again there, what I end up with then is I think what we'll term an orphan sketch. So this sketch was initially intended to create that extrude feature, but because I quit out of the extrude itself and then just OK'd the sketch, the system's kept the sketch but it hasn't created an extrude feature from it. So sometimes you get into this situation where in the feature manager design tree here you can see that my sketch is sat there. So again, if you're not seeing the feature manager here, it may be that you've got one of these other tabs active. So if you by mistake go across to the property manager tab, you can see my feature tree is not visible anymore. The feature manager is that first tab, so if you click on the first tab, then you should be able to see any features and any sketches that you've created. And let's say, for example, I want to now create my extrude feature using this sketch. The way that I would do that is first click on the sketch that I want to use for the feature, and then if I just click on the extrude feature that I want to create using this sketch that I already have, the system should accept that sketch, so I no longer need to create a new sketch as I create this extrude feature. I've already reused the one that I had made previously, and then all I do is set whatever depth I want this feature to be, set whatever options I need, so direction, maybe set it as a midplane for example. So anything that I need to set about the extrude itself I can do in this menu, and then when I click on the green tick I end up with my extrude feature. It's shown there in the feature manager as long as I have the feature manager tab clicked on. Again, if you happen to have the property manager tab or maybe one of these other tabs selected, you'll not be able to see your features here. You have to have that first tab selected. And then what the system's done is it's kind of hidden away my sketch or filed it away inside of the feature that it was used to create, so that feature there. So yeah, that's a little bit of sort of extra detail about creating simple features, in this case the extrude feature.